Hi, here is your upper body, core and glute workout using a mini band. So mini bands are super handy, they're very cheap, they're easy to transport. So this uses one mini band. I'm using sort of like a medium light band, but if you have your range, grab them and then you can see whether you want to go up or want to go down. And in a nice turn of events, I seem to be matching my mini band today. So the format of this workout will have 4 rounds. Each round or circuit will have 2 moves. We'll do work times 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We'll do each move 8 times through, but most of these moves you'll see are unilateral, so one side only. So we'll work one side twice, then the other side twice, rest, and then we'll move on. So it's a nice, slow, controlled strength workout, really focusing on your focusing on not dropping the band on the floor, focusing on form and building that nice slow burn. So grab your band and let's get going. Let's start with a warm up. So just standing feet shoulder distance apart. I'll move this band out of the way. You're going to open up the arms to the ceiling, shoulder blades down the back and down. So big reach up and down. Let's do that one more time. Reach down. Okay, just want you to reach up, grab opposite hand, opposite elbow, opposite wrist with opposite hand, and then pulling up and over to the side, come back through center and switch. So just getting a nice movement through the side, wake up the spine. So really trying to move straight to the side, not sort of twisting, because we want to wake up those obliques. One more. Good. We're going to reach overhead and I want to pull the shoulder blades together if you're scraping down the wall. So I'll go to the behind so you can see. So I'm reaching, scraping back. So we're waking up this upper body that we're going to be using soon. Down. You can inhale up, exhale down. Nice soft bend in the knees. Up, down. One more. Reach and squeeze. Good. So take the hands, we're going to swing them forwards. A little bit more mobilization through that shoulder. Think of reaching, stretching. So from the side you see I'm reaching forwards. So you can feel that full range of motion through that shoulder. Forwards and then reverse. So we're going back. All the while, try to connect with that core. So we're not moving with our whole bodies. Keep the core steady. Try to keep those hips stable. Good. And one more. And pausing there. Just going to do a few good mornings, so hinging back and up. Because although we're doing, it's going to be mainly upper body and core today, our glutes are very important, which we're working on glutes today as well. But core is also your glutes, not just your abs. So it's nice to wake them up as well because we're using them. And really with these moves, you have an opportunity to do them twice on each side, or 4 times through. So think about the first time around, you feel like I haven't really got it, don't worry, you'll have another shot at it. Not that it's going to be crazy, but just taking it at your own pace. One more, down and up. And just come to the bottom of your mat, arms nice and tall. We're going to hinge forward. Bend the knees if you need to, hands to the mat, palms down, step out to a plank. You're going to step right hand to the outside, right foot to the outside of the right hand. You can drop the knee if you need to, and take that right hand and just spiral your chest up so you're getting a nice twist. And we're going to take the hand to the back of the room, down, up, so big circles with that hand. And you follow the hand with your head, round, one more. Round, place that palm down, and then switching sides. So again, you can drop the knee if you want to, and if you've got particularly, so spiral the arm up, and they give you those circles. If you've got a particularly hard floor, and you put your knees down, you can just double up the mat, so fold it over, or grab a pillow or something. Good, couple more, round, one more, big circle, plant that palm, coming down, drop to the knees, give me a couple push-ups. Just wake up the chest. One more. Pushing up into a plank. Hips high. Walking back to standing, and some nice star jumps. Again, we're trying to find resistance in the air. So not just sort of flopping the arms, strong through the arms. I find making fists helps keep that arm nice. And again, am I doing this right? There we go. Out, in, out, in. There we go. Good, couple more. Just to wake up the body before we start. Soft landing. You're modifying. Step, 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 step. This is a low impact workout, so modify as necessary. A couple more. Low impact, and I start jumping. But the workout is low impact, I assure you. A couple more here, and pause. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water, and I'll demo the first two moves. We're just going to get into it. Okay, the first move, band is coming on the wrists. So come down to the mat. We're doing a push-up, but we're going to do on one knee is down, the other knee is out. So you're going to push up, then you're going to take that leg out to the side and back in. So towards being in line with that knee. And then we're going to go down to a little swimmer pull. Okay, so we're going in 3 seconds. So right leg's out, bands around the wrist, we push up, take the leg out, tap to the side, bring it back to the center. Down, tap, center. Remember, our work time is 30 seconds. We'll do our first move, we'll burn out one side, and then we'll move on to the other side. So tap, lift that leg up, bring it to the side, bring it back. You should feel that glute engage. Right, so knee down, keep the band where it is, come down, arms are gonna go forwards, we're gonna come up, pull the band apart, bring it down. So here we go, we're gonna push through the pelvic bone, lift the upper body and the lower body off the ground, pull the band apart, bring it together, keeping tension, and down. So we lift, stay high, pull the band apart, bring it down, and we're lifting the legs off the ground. So you're using those glutes again to keep those legs lifted. Out, in, down. Keep moving like that. Up, out, in, and down. Okay. So I'm going to do that on the other side. Oh, sorry, on the same side. So same side as before. We've got that push up. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit now that we know the move. So we're going to go in 3 seconds. So my left knee is down, my right leg is out, tension on the band, push up, out, tap, push, out, tap. Control that leg going out and bring it back in. Inhale, exhale, tap, in, down, up. So I'm bringing my leg to this side. So I'm going down, out, back. I can't show you properly because I don't have enough space here, but rest. But we're bringing it in line with the knee and back. Okay, so onto our fronts. We got that pull. When you come up, really think about keeping the legs nice and straight and squeezing through the glutes to hold those legs up. So tension on the band. Here we go. Up, pull, down, up, lift, pull, down. And you're pulling through, you're stabilizing through the pelvis into the floor to protect that back. And only bring the legs up as much as you can to feel that engagement in the glutes. Up, open, and rest. Okay, let's come back up. So I'm going to turn to in the other direction, otherwise I'm going to kick the wall. But obviously, well, not obviously, but you might not have to turn. So my right leg is down, my left leg is kicking out. Here we go, left leg out, let's go. Down, up, tap. Down, up, tap. Down, up. Really think about bringing your chest towards the floor and really think about that push away from the ground. Down, up, tap. Down, up, tap, and rest. So coming down onto your belly, arms overhead, arms in front, looking down towards the mat, tension on that band, breathing. Here we go. So up we get, pull, down, peeling off the floor, pull, down, squeezing those glutes, glutes, gonna hold those legs up, open, closed, good. I'm inhaling before I come up and use my exhale to get down. So try and see if that works for you. Rest. See if that works for you. Might not, but just test it out. Test it out, why not? Okay, let's go, let's get ready. So wrist out, leg down. Let's do it. Push up, tap, control, tap. Try and make that tap as smooth as possible. And you're not going, don't worry about how far I'm going, just trying to step out without rocking the other hip to the side too much. You want to try and keep your body steady, and it's just that leg that's tapping. Out, in, good, woo. I believe we've got 2 more. I don't know, we'll soon find out. Okay, ready? So here we go. Let's go up, pull, down, push through the pelvic bone. I mean, you know, from my workouts, I can't seem to count up to 4, can't count up to 8. Up, squeezing those glutes, remember? So you shouldn't be feeling this in your lower back. If you are, I want you to lift the legs up lower and don't come as high with the body either. Listen to your body. And rest, rest. Good, that was the last round of those. So, some seems to be choking on nothing. Circuit 1 is done. See, nice and simple. We'll learn the move in the first round, speed it up a little bit in the second round, or even learn the move in the first round, yeah, that's what I meant, there's 2 moves. Learn the moves in the first round, speed it up in the second round. Okay, so we're gonna be up and down this time. So we've got a bridge, and then we're gonna be standing. So first move, you're gonna have, it's gonna be around our wrists again. So we're gonna come up into a bridge, arms overhead, come up into bridge, open the band, close the band, and down. So here we go. So we're gonna have a single leg if you can. So arms up, open, close, bring it down. Open, close, and it's okay. We could just be here in a bridge. Up, open, closed, down. But if you want more, float the right leg. Up, open, closed, arm goes overhead. Eyes need to coordinate. Up, open, close. Keep those hips steady. Nice. Coming up to standing, we're going to put the band underneath the left foot. Hold it with our right. We're going to do a staggered floating deadlift. Okay, so firstly, we'll set up. We're going to right foot slightly behind, all the weights in the front leg. Up and down. So hinge, row, stand. If you want more, you're going to float the leg. Row, stand, float the leg into that deadlift. Row, stand. So we're hinging back. Row, find that balance. Woo, hinge, row. Might as well finish it off, right? And we're going to go back to the floor. So we've got levels, right? You can do, stick with, okay, bands around the wrists. You can stick with normal, your usual bridge, or the right leg's up, we're doing that same side again. So, up into that bridge, open that band, close that band, come down. Up into that bridge. Arms and legs come up together. Arms reach overhead as the hips go down. I feel like I need at least 1 round to get the hang of things and to get the hang of explaining, which I'm sorry for you guys. Up, Open that band, close that band, down, good. Coming back to standing. So staying on that same side. So either your option is, you're giving me a staggered deadlift, down, row, up, or you're gonna hinge. I'm gonna try and hinge through this one again. So here we go. Let's hinge. Whoop, find that balance. Row, up, hinge, row, up. So really pulling that hand up towards your rib. Feel that in the glute. This instability is working our core. Keep moving. Almost there. We've got 5 seconds. Let's fit one more in. Down, row, whoop. Recovery. Check that out. Okay, do the other side now. Coming down, band around the wrist. So now I'm doing my left leg up, my right leg is down, arms overhead. Here we go. Up, open, closed, down. Find a nice tempo. Up, keep the hips steady. Open, closed, down. And if you're like, I want a bit more than 2 legs down, but 1 leg up is too much, just pop the heel up. Try that. Open, closed, down, stable, stable. Open, closed, down, and coming up to standing. So I'm going to turn. I'll stay the same direction. I can't seem to balance when I go onto the, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. So my band is the bottom of my right foot, and find that balance. Here we go. We float. We row. We up. We up. I'm going to step away from the wall to avoid that temptation of holding on to it. But by all means, if you want to try this and have something to stabilize you a bit, please do. This is a challenging move. We're rowing and finish it off. We're stabilizing. So it's not easy. It's not easy. So let's go back down. Bands on the wrist. A little bit manic today. Not sure why. Can you tell? Okay, bands on the wrists again. Left leg up if you're floating. Here we go. Up, open, close. Arms back. Open, close. So I'm inhaling down. I'm exhaling to come up. Down with control. This is control. Right at the beginning I said we're doing slow and controlled movements here. Down, up, open, close, down, good. Open, close, and standing up. Last time, I believe. Okay, so bands on my right foot. Set up. All that weight is in that standing leg. Slight bend in the knee. We hinge. Here we go. Hinge, hold, row, up, hinge, hold, whoop, row. There we go. Find a nice tempo. Hinging. Ah! I needed the wall. Hinge, row, up. Core is tight to support. Up. Feel it. If you're feeling it in your ankle as well, oh, rest. Totally normal. Because of all those stabilizing muscles, whilst you're balancing, ankle, calf, getting in it, and down. So I'm going to have a little drink. So our next move, we're going to be working the triceps a bit more biceps, bit more shoulders, bit more glutes, bit more core. So your first move, be on all fours. You're going to pull, so straight arm. So arm is going straight back. So to the outside of that knee. And then you're going to bring that knee up to the side. A little hydrant. So here we go. We're going to go all fours. So straight back, staying on one side. Lift. Control. Tap. Lift. When you lift that leg, see how stable you can stay with your body. You want to try and keep the weight evenly distributed in your hands and try not to rock from side to side. That's it. Squeeze. Back. Keep tension on the band the whole time. One more. Tap, squeeze, and coming up. So our next move, we're gonna go, so go on tops of our feet, go down, so arms down, down, squeeze the glutes, curl, press. So I'll show you from this, so a diagonal. So we go down, up, curl, press. Keep tension on that band. Curl, press, down, curl, press, and return low. Down, power up, curl, press, down. That's it, hinge. So it's that hinge motion again that we're seeing is activating these glutes of ours. One more, curl, press, and reset. Woo! We're gonna do the same side. Right, well, my right hand, whichever hand you did last time. So get tension on that band, getting all fours again. Here we go. Let's pull back to the side. Back to the side. Concentrate on keeping that weight even. Arm is straight. Side. Tap. Side. Control. Control. Tap. Keep moving. Almost there. Got 5 more seconds. Tap. Side. Tap. And rest. So, if you're like, I'm not really feeling anything in this hinging back, go down and really push at the base, squeeze through your glutes to the bottom. That's where we want to engage them. So, arms are low. Let's do it. Squeeze up, press, down. Squeeze from the bottom up, press, down. Good. Powering up. I can feel my right arm is like, what are you making me do? Squeeze, curl, press, tension on this band. Curl, press. If you're like, this is doing nothing, get a heavier band, please. Get a heavier band. I should have said this way earlier, but you can always go up. You can always go up. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. I can do this facing you guys. Okay, is this weird? I don't know. So we're gonna go push back, out, push back, out. You see, trying to stay, well, you should be looking down, control, check these hands. Are the palms nice and wide? You've got lots of space between those fingers, can protect those necks. Those necks protects those wrists. It's because I looked up. And looking down, nice long spine. So don't look at me, concentrate on the movement. Arms straight back, outside of that leg. One more. And amazing. I'm gonna do this facing you guys again. Okay, maybe I won't. I'll go to the side so you can see what I'm up to. Okay, so we're gonna start low. Here we go. We come up, curl, press, keep resistance, back. Get those glutes engaged. Down, up, down, good. Hinge, up, down. Focus on that hinge. Up, down. Right, time for one more. Up, down, good. Ooh, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Okay. I'm gonna face you again for this. I quite enjoyed that. So, tension on that band, keeping that arm fairly straight. We're gonna push back, so as if you're pushing the heel of your hand back to the outside of that knee. So you should feel the tricep. I'm rocking from side to side, so I need to obviously keep strong through my arms, pushing the floor away. Control, slow it down. We want steady hips. Try not to rock. One more, tap and lift. Last round. Okay, 10 seconds. Starting low. So also, if you prefer to be on your toes, go for it. I like a bit more range of motion, so I'm going further down. So here we go, up, down, hinge, squeeze, woo, up. Engage those glutes to get you up, down, up, good. I'm making so much noise for that. I do not apologize. Engage, curl, press, and return and rest. One more circuit. This is zooming by. I'm gonna have a sip of my water. Oh my gosh. I just spluttered it everywhere. So, your move is going to be, we're going to do a tricep extension. We're going to be hinging. So I want core nice and tight. Really important to have that nice hinge motion. Make sure we're leaning back far enough, because if you're feeling it in your back, you want to come, get one foot up and hinge from there. So really think about that hinge, because we're going to be engaging the core. Then we're going to go over, bands on the wrist, and do a reverse table march. Okay, so again in 3 seconds. So my band is in my left hand, right hand's holding, hinge, pull back and bring. So try to keep tension on that band the whole time. So try not to bring it all the way back in. So we bend, extend and squeeze. Bend, extend and squeeze. Bend. If you want more, just take that left hand further away from the right hand. It's going to add more tension onto that band. Bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze. Okay. Bands around the wrist. So put the band around the wrist behind you, because we're going to be holding hands. We're holding hands. We're going to be having our hands behind. So check, your hands can be out, forwards, whatever works for you. Up, reverse table. Right leg's going to march down and up. So push through the floor, keeping you steady. So I'm just tapping that foot down, bringing it up. Tap. And if it's too much on your wrist, just drop down onto your forearms and do the same. March. March. Good. I'm staying on the same leg. The other leg and down. The other leg, you should feel the glute pushing you up. Try to stay nice and tall. Try not to crunch the neck. Okay, here we go. Same arm. Inhale, hinge, pull back. Bend and extend and hold. Bend, extend and hold. That's it. Keep tension on that tricep. Here it is. I can feel it. Extend. Bend, extend. Keep going. Bend, extend. Almost there. Give me one more. Bend, extend. Oh, come back up to standing. No, that's wrong. Come back up to kneeling. Band behind, you know the move now. So option here, you can come down and lift the bum up and do the march there, okay? Oh, quick, quick, let's go. So nice and strong. Stay steady. Tap. Tap. So you should feel this in the arms. Woo! Tap, and in that glute of the foot, the leg, that is staying on the ground. Strong. Last circuit. Let's do it. One more. Slowly lower yourself down with control. Always want to try and be nice and you know, mindful of our movements. Dumping ourselves down might hurt ourselves. We're going to the other side, so I'm just going to come face forward, hinge. I'll face this way actually, as you can see. Bend, extend. So my core is still quite engaged, so I want to not keep the bum arched, tuck the tailbone under. Bend, extend, bend. That's it, nice and controlled. And squeeze that tricep, squeeze it. Keep the elbow tucked in. Come up to kneeling. I almost said it again. Come up to kneeling, guys. Okay, coming back onto our bums. Keeping tension on the band as well. Sorry, I thought we know this, but reminder. Up, knee. Concentrate on keeping steady. Again, we want to try and keep the weight even in our hands. So when you bring that leg up as far as you can, whilst maintaining that nice, strong base. Take some concentration. One more for luck. Slowly lower down. Last time, I think. Last time? Last time! Sorry, I have to keep looking at the timer. I apologise. I'm very forgetful. So here we go. We hinge. Here we go. Extend, bend. Holding in that extension for a hot second. Bring it back. Core's tight. See, I can feel my back a little bit, so I'm hinging down more, concentrating on that core. I'm extend and breathe, exhaling on the extension, or whatever feels good for you. Stay with me, stay with me. Extend, hold, up. Nice. Let's go back to kneeling. Okay. I will not say that as a joke, because no doubt I'll probably start saying it as a real word. Everyone think I'm insane. Ready? Up we get. And plant that foot down. Strong. Keep the hips high and steady. Last move. Good. Control. Try not to sink down in the hips. I can feel myself sinking. Strong through the arms. Almost there. Almost there. And slowly lower down. Amazing. Remove the band. And we're just going to come onto all fours. And we're going to stretch it out. Okay, I can stop the timer. So firstly, we're just going to turn the fingertips to face the body. I'm just going to do little circles round. So we're just stretching out those wrists after that workout. Nice. Round, round, round. And turn the wrist back the right way. Well, facing forwards. And we're just going to cat-cows, start from the pelvis. Tilting the pelvis under. Going through the base of your spine, up through mid-spine. Head goes up. Exhale, reverse that motion. Try to imagine each vertebrae is rolling through. And again, pelvic bone, head. Nice and control. Feel that length through the spine. And then the other way. Do one more. Up. Curl. And reverse, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Come back to center, nice and strong. You put the hands forwards. Keep the hips high. We're just going to sink the chest towards the floor. So rather than bum to heels like in child's pose, we're doing puppy dog stretch. So this is a good stretch. If you find down dog a bit challenging for your shoulder mobility, this is a really good one because it really allows you to get into the shoulders whilst not worrying too much about the hamstrings. Tightness behind the thighs. So your hands all the way over to the right, and then we're going to stretch down. So you feel a nice stretch along the left hand side. Breathe. Keep those hips high, try not to let them rock back. And then up and over to the other side. Again, gentle breathing. Come to center once more, walk the hands back, and we're just going to, coming up, we're going to interlace the hands behind the back and bring them down and then over. So we're going to send the hips back and the head can come down towards the mat and arms come over any amount. Be gentle on the neck here, no rolling all the way over. We want to just have the focus to be on those shoulders. And just rock the hips back to come back up. I'm just going to swivel around to face you. We're going to take the right hand across the body. Oh, that's not the right hand. The right hand across the body. Sweep your left hand from the shoulder all the way down, just before the elbow. And you can have the arm up and just think of nice cross body stretch into that shoulder, that arm, and think about pulling shoulder blade down. so not up by the face. Try and find some space between the chin and that arm and your shoulder. You can roll the neck here if that feels good. Gonna release, gonna take that same hand towards the opposite shoulder blade. Other hand comes up, pull back, and then side body stretch. Ooh, mama. And if you prefer to do this standing, please, don't let me stop you. Release, we'll do that to the other side. Take the other arm across, and sweep down, and pulling that arm across the body, shoulder blade down, breathing here. Lovely stretch. And coming up, hand opposite, coming off, and pull back. And again, pull back, and then you can lean slightly to the side. Again, try not to twist. We're just trying to get right into those obliques. Relax. Good, come back through center. Gonna do one more stretch, nice side body stretch. So take the right hand up and over, left hand down. Breathing there. And then to the opposite side. Stretch. Good. Coming back through. Just coming gently up to standing. And do forward fold to finish. So just bend your knees as much as you need to. You're going to stretch down all the backs of the legs. You can hold opposite hand with opposite elbow. Everything can. And then slowly roll up to standing. Stacking your body, head coming up last. There we go. That was your upper body mini band workout with some glutes thrown in there and obviously always core. So you did amazing. Well done.